Hey guys. So, for those of you that missed the meeting for Tref, it wasn't recorded. I'm not sure if someone uploaded it, but I only recorded 10 minutes of it and uploaded it. But I'll give you guys 2 hours. I was on for 2 hours. I heard it went on to past 11 o'clock. And Jay basically was asking for more money from the people. And he said that if you want a redemption, you can request it and they'll get back to you whenever they feel like it. Basically, here's what I got out of it. Hold on a minute, I'm going to my car. I'll tell you guys what I got out of it. Whew, it's hot. It's hot in New York. Okay. So, basically, what I got out of it was that he basically can do whatever he wants to do with the money, with the fund. When we signed the agreement was that he's the fund manager and he can do whatever he wants to do, with the money. Tref only has $500,000 in the bank, which I don't believe that either, because he didn't have proof of nothing. He had a lot of illustrations up, which was, to me, pointless. He bought the 27 acres, basically, with the fund. And it was for his family. He said that nobody's benefiting from the 27 acres, but he turned around and said that the only people that's benefiting is him, his wife, and his daughter, because they're living on it. So he also said that he put Tref in a Mexico LLC for, I guess, legal protection, and then sold it back to himself for $80. Basically, he said that he felt like that was feasible or that was the right thing to do. People had a lot of questions. He wasn't really answering questions directly. All he kept saying was he spent over $250,000 in legal fees. He said because of all the slander, the FBI, the FTC, the SEC, whatever, came down on him, and all the lawsuits that he had for defamation, of his character. So basically, at least $500,000 went to legal fees and trying to protect, him and his family. He also said that his wife, every time she goes somewhere, people laughing at her, people snickering and saying little things, on the side about his family. And he said he's kind of tired of it. He's sick of it. And, he actually asked for more money, which that shit blew my mind. I'm like, you want more money? And you mismanage 11 million. So he's actually pushing for more money. He told the people he need more money to continue the operation, and the operation is him continuing to build his family legacy and not, for us. So it actually gave me a headache, because what I got out of it is he raised money to buy 27 acres for his family and to pay legal fees, and only to end up with $500,000 in the bank, which I don't believe that either, because he didn't have proof of nothing. Julian, they said, was there. I didn't see him get up and ask no questions. Maybe he did at the end. I don't know. But all in all, I don't think any investors getting their money back. Remember, I was one of the investors that got my money back in 2021 when Tony the closer was exposing him of all of this stuff. So Julian said he's going to do another meeting so that they can, I guess, file a class action lawsuit against Jay and the Tref Fund, because at this point, it only got $500,000. $500,000 is not a lot of money. And one person asked him, is he willing to step down as the fund manager? He said he wants to, but nobody wants to partner with him because of all the slander, that he has, and nobody, wants to be a part of that. He said he's not refinancing the Legacy Center. He's not going to do that. Basically, he said that, he can do what he wants to do with the money, because we signed an agreement saying he can do whatever he wants. One lady asked, can he do a class on how managing a fund works? I don't even want him to do no more classes, because that's what got him 11 million, doing all these classes, and you literally mismanage the money. Jay, to me, is the Black Madoff. He made off with over $11 million, and he only got his 27 acres plus the Legacy Center, $500K in the bank, and probably receipts from the legal fees. So if I was you, I wouldn't invest no more money with this guy. And what was funny, in the meeting, he had his pastor, and his pastor said, I shouldn't disclose this, but I'm Jay's coach. And probably the pastor felt the negative energy in the room, because some people got up and they was yelling and screaming. One guy, he's put 20,000 in, and he said, he was upset that he's hearing all these allegations and he want Jay to clear his name up. His pastor was there, and his pastor, was the one, facilitating the event. Facilitating the meeting. And I felt like he didn't even need a pastor. Like, what the hell did you need a pastor for? So all in all, Jay really didn't directly answer questions. And then his wife got up there and started talking about, if we kings and queens, we shouldn't be acting like this. We should be uplifting one another. His wife is the worst. You know what I'm saying? When Tony, the closer, started exposing them, I'm telling you, if you guys would have heard her mouth, she was slandering. She was like everything, like saying all kind of negative and bad stuff. It was a horror show. And, for her to get up there and say, no, we shouldn't be doing this, and we shouldn't be saying that to Jay. I see Jay work tirelessly and all of that. Who cares? So Jay, he was getting emotional. He said he didn't want to get emotional. He said that he tired of the slander. He tired of filing lawsuits. He tired of, people, down to his name. He's not the one, to swindle money, from people. He started, using God and all this other stuff. And, my whole thing is, you didn't do what you were supposed to do with the money, Jay. And if you only got $500,000 in the bank, that's not enough to pay out all your investors. And I'm sure your redemption list is very long. So what he said was about the redemption is that if you want a redemption, you can file for it and we'll put you on the list, and we'll get to it when we get to it. So all in all, the Tref Fund raised money for Jay and his family so that Jay and his family can live their legacy on the backs of the people that believed in him. So it's not illegal, what he's doing, because we all signed contracts, right? We all signed the contract saying he could do what he wanted to do. And he basically did what he wanted to do, and he fumbled all the money. So it's not illegal. So he won't go to jail, right, for it. But, to the community will probably continue to, let him not forget it, right? Every post, he posting stuff. People going to be commenting. People going to be saying stuff on YouTube. People going to be saying stuff on, Instagram, stuff like that. So he's not going to go to jail, because basically we agreed. Well, now we didn't agree, but we agreed for him to do what he wanted to do. So he basically did that, fumbled the money. And he said his goal is to raise 50 million, not 11 million. And he's planning on, finding new investors to invest and the old investors to invest. Some of the investors did say they are receiving, dividends of like $20, $25, $2, $15. But my thing is, even if you put $500 in, getting, $20 a month, when will you recoup your money? Like, you may not recoup your money for another 5, 10, 20 years. So the investment was horrible investment, basically. It was a horrible investment on everybody's part. It wasn't good. Like Jay said he was going to do, he was going to buy land, he was going to buy this, he was going to buy that for us. But really, he did everything for himself. So, Jay, he lost all respect, all points in my book. I don't recommend anybody do anything with him, give him any more money. It's just a sad thing because we did believe in him. And now you got 15,000 people, well, some of them, still want their money back. Now, Julian said he's going to do another meeting, I guess, to file for a class action lawsuit, but Jay's lawyered up. He's pastored up. He planned on doing a church. So it's just sad. It's just sad, the whole situation. And I do hope that we as a people don't just invest into real estate without really knowing, without really having the right knowledge, that we need in order to succeed. Like I said in my other video, you could just buy one house, like Monopoly, and start from there. Take the equity out and buy you another house, right? So, we still need black home ownership, but doing shit like Jay did, is not the move. I mean, $11 million is a lot of freaking money. And he literally did whatever he wanted to do. I know he got his teeth fixed. Him and his wife got his teeth fixed. His wife got a studio. He got 27 acres of land. They got the Black House. I mean, the Legacy Center. And a bunch of legal fees. So that's what 11 million went. So, and probably trips and shit that him and his wife done went on, also too. So, it's unfortunate, for us, because, we believed in somebody that would, move us forward, and he didn't. So now it's like everybody, you look at everybody sideways now. And again, financial education is key. Definitely, learn about finance, learn about money, learn about wealth, learn about building wealth, learn about money, learn about, credit, learn about debt, learn about real estate, learn as much as you can, learn about taxes, learn as much as you can, right? So, we won't get in these situations anymore from Jay, who's a swindler. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to jail, but, he deserves the Hustler of the Year award, because he definitely hustled $11 million out of his own people. But, Karma got everybody number. Karma is going to get everybody. Karma is going to, make sure that he suffers for what he did and literally stole people's money. So, I'm going to see if some of the investors in the group want to go live on Instagram and talk about it, do a recap if they want. For those that didn't, because there's some stuff that I did miss, and maybe some of the other investors, want to, shed the light on it, and, what they're going to do moving forward. So that's just my spiel, what I got out of it. And hopefully, we all able to move forward. For those of you who can't get your money back, you just write it as a loss. As a loss on your taxes, and just move forward and don't fuck with Jay, no more. So this your girl, Coach Shanisha. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, and I'll see you guys in Internet land. Peace.